Hey guys and girls, Emma again. Welcome to the Great Outdoors. Well, outback New South Wales. No, not really. Northern Rivers region. Had a bit of a run with this. So just setting off there from a place called Cooch Crossing, a little town, which is the closest we could get the truck to Dan Shed, which is just down the road 15 kilometres. That was for a variety of reasons. One, we ran out of time, and two, there was water across the road. Three, the road was closed. And in the end, we made a bit of a decision on the spur of the moment, and I went down and we drove through to Dan Shed. And bit of a run. We got going about 9 o'clock and had to chase water up before then. And didn't have a lot of luck with water, to be honest. It had a bit foamy on top of the glass and it was steaming particularly well, but we made it most of the way. Excuse our photography. Awesome gang crew. Dan managed to rate together and really appreciate those guys. It's Christian and Dan on the roller here, and this is filmed by Stephen, and Kim's following along in the escort vehicle, and Ben's taking, I think Ben might be taking this video, and Stephen's further forward at the moment in the front escort vehicle. There's a few stops, and Dan's getting pretty comfortable with the roller. So we're all getting back into position now to move off. Those drain valves are very terrible. I apologise to anyone in advance whose sensibilities are offended by them. There we go, low gear. Just selecting the gear there. And that's Christian and Dan on the roller. Good to have a great crew. It's a bit of a job. You couldn't have steered all the way, I don't think. It's a full-time, bit of a handful steering. Here we come. This is a sort of a stop motion clip that we did. Is I think it's one frame every 10 seconds, something like that. So it's quite a bit quicker. They were burning a dead cow there beside the road and won't come out to have a look. The road was more or less officially closed after the flood still. We're getting along pretty quick there. A bit funny. And Christian steering there, I don't think he's particularly good at keeping a straight line, but probably had plenty else to do. everyone who had a part in this film, whether it's video or pumping water or whatever, everyone had a couple of jobs happening at once, so apologise for the video. But we got some awesome footage, I think. There we go, it's a fire hose from the tank in the back of the trailer. Every now and again someone stops up and says hello. So filling up there. It holds 400 litres in the back, something like that, 400 or 500 litres, about 600 in the boiler. So there's a fill up point. Probably got a half reasonable fire there, but we struggled to get anything more than 100 psi on this water or whatever else it was. I think it can only be the water. Because we had no problems with it sort of 2 weekends before on similar firewood and similar coal. Coal just wasn't an option this weekend, we just couldn't get steam out of anything. So it's going quite a bit quicker than what we were, but fairly uneventful and fairly smooth trip, really. I'm working pretty hard up that big hill back there and coming down the other side there. Another stop there. I can't remember what it was about. I think just to regroup and to work out exactly what we were going to do, where we were the next move, because we sort of turned in the top of Dan's Road there. So a bit of a regroup, work out how everything's going, probably wait for some more steam. Front roll's cleaned up beautifully compared to the rusty mess it was when we unloaded it off the truck. So the last 4 or 5 kilometres, 5 kilometres probably, was dirt road, something like this. And I steered most of the way, and Dan drove. It was sort of a fairly full-on job. Just picking the line and trying not to move that headstock too far across against the stops on the rolls so that we don't break anything. And of course keeping out of the soft areas. But pretty painstaking, quick trip. And of course we're all looking a bit scruffier than we were in the morning, maybe. It was early start as we were out at sort of 5 o'clock on the road, so it was a pretty early start, and by this stage I started to feel a bit knocked about, and Dan sort of feeling like he'd need a beer too, probably. So kicking up a bit of dust there, and fairly slow, painstaking sort of trip down this part of the road. picking out the line and missing trees and vines, rose thorns and things like that, traffic islands, guideposts, and soft spots, soft edges. Didn't have too much trouble with traffic, which was excellent. So yeah, this was fairly. The next little challenge was crossing this gully. There's a culvert there at the bottom. It's been washed out fairly seriously in the last 12 months a couple of times. And a very steep little incline coming out of there, so you'd be a bit careful with the full boiler that you did sort of expose the ground stay with the ground sheet or do too much damage to the boiler. So we've knocked the fire out at the top of the hill and we've come down a steep pinch there and up the other side, and we're just going to get off the road here a bit. Put Chuck back behind the back row and light up again and get the fire going and get some pressure up again for this next steep little climb. So me getting off the roller very ungracefully, but it's in the other way. You get pretty used to climbing on it and getting on and getting off. And the oldest closed because everything turns out black, so you can go absolute freak. But anyway. Up the other side and back on the road, so a bit more of this. Some bit of steam blowing out in the bottom there. A couple of things probably leaky drain cocks or bad water. It's not steamed particularly well, so Dan's got them over there, I think. And coming through some mud. And of course the homeward stretch, which is down the paddock, down beside the fence there. Dan of course has got a beer already. I think I probably already had a drink. We had a bit of a sort of a chat at the top of the driveway for a couple of hours, and the boys went home. Dan and I put this to bed, and we're struggling down there on about 30 psi. I think that's all we had. And pretty dirty, a few scruffy. Then of course the obligatory blowdown and get rid of some of that bad water. And you put it to bed. Anyway, I wanted to say thanks to everyone who helped, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There might be some more videos like this. We're just letting the steam, the last little bit of the steam out of the boiler through the regulator. Drain cock's open. Running pretty sweet there. It's getting a bit dark. But it's been a big day. Just wanted to share, and that gives you some sort of an idea of what's involved in running a roller for the day.